Y'all, how y'all feeling? I hope everybody is feeling good and great and all of that great shit. And yeah, that you're making the most out of this shit. That you're being well. Make sure your wellness is always worked on. That means I created the big five. That means being mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, and emotionally well. Something that we have to work on each and every day so we can be a better person and a human to other humans and the planet. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Friends, how many of us have them? Friends, before we go any further, let's be friends is a word we use every day. Sometimes we use it in the wrong way. And you can look the word up again and again, but the dictionary doesn't know the meaning of friends. And if you ask me, you know I couldn't be much help because a friend is somebody you judge for yourself. Some are okay and they treat you real cool, and some take your kindness for being the fool. We like to be with some because they funny. Others come around when they need some money. Some you grew up from around the way and you still real close to this very day. Homeboys producer from the spring and fall. And then there's some you wish you didn't know at all. But this list goes on again and again because these are the people that we call friends. Friends. I don't have to do my hip hop intro. But anyway, y'all know how I do it. I just jump right into it. Today is sex. Tip. Tuesdays, the speed up version. Bitch, sex, tip, Tuesday, bitch. Okay. You know what? That's something I want to talk about, and that is, which I think I have dibbled and dabbled on this subject, the here and there, and that is how do you prevent sexual assault? How? Okay, I'm gonna give y'all some great examples on how. And it all starts at home. People, you cannot be afraid. I don't care if you were a victim of sexual assault, and that's a great way to start a conversation with your children about it as they get a certain age and have a truly an understanding of it. Or if you was just loose and you threw that pussy around in a circle all around in that dick and you just gave it to so many people. Like, whatever, do not compare yourself to your children. But how do we stop our children and even ourselves to become a victim of sexual assault? So like I said, it starts at home. You got to start with your child, like at a young age, soon as they start walking and stuff. Like you have to, you point at tell them about no one touch you here, here, like nowhere on your body. You let them know that this belongs to you and nobody else. And if anybody makes you feel uncomfortable, now this is you talking to a toddler. Anybody makes you feel like this, I don't care what someone tells you. This is the word. I don't care what a person tells you. You also have to reclaim your position as a parent, because sometimes they don't be understanding that. And my job is to take care of you. That's my job. So that you can be a great human and be a great person out in this world, and to help you guide yourself to be able to find yourself so you can live the type of lifestyle that you want to live once you become an adult. So you tell them that. And also you have to teach them another thing too. You have to teach your children how to fight. Say no. Also say no, and also how to fight. Definitely learning how to protect themselves. You have to start that shit like as a toddler. Just like throwing them hands, like, telling them and using their words like no, and to be a leader of like themselves. They may not be a leader of like the masses or whatnot, but long as you a leader of yourself, that's the best leader to motherfucking be. And you won't find yourself, or they won't find themselves under so much unnecessary peer pressure, because the peer pressure is out there. And you would teach them about morals and values about themselves. Like, you got to have morals and values about yourself. Like, of course, we're all sexual beings. Of course we are. But when you are when the time is right for you, you will know when it's time for you to engage in sexual activity. You know what's so funny? I was walking down the block there, also 25th, and I heard these dudes say, "Yo, was you fucking in the eighth grade?" I was like, he wasn't talking to me, but I butted in, you know. I was like, yeah. And he was like, what? And I was like, no. That was my first time having sex. And I think we only had sex like 2 times or maybe even once, you know? But my first time having sex, I was in the eighth grade. And I be seeing like these young girls when they like that age, like sixth, seventh, eighth, and they just be so in love with these boys. Cause I was so in love with the boy. I mean, so in love. I was smitten by this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like he was my first love in my mind. And but you have to teach them, you know, to have some that the guy has to have some respect for you. Like, and you have to respect yourself. Ain't no sucking no motherfucking dick in the hallway, in the staircase, in somebody's car. And then with these motherfuckers with these cameras and shit, some of these motherfuckers don't mean you know no good. You have to teach them like you will know for my girls, and also for my guys, if somebody likes you, you will know like you'll feel it. Like it's an internal thing. But it has to be reciprocated. Like it can't just be you, the one that's always, you know, just, you know, making the phone calls, trying to get together, want to link up, y'all want to do things together and stuff like that. It just can't be you. It has to be both. And you have to teach your children to also start to fucking communicate effectively. I just had a young person who told me that nice looking young girl in the eighth grade, and she said that somebody liked her, right? And I was like, okay, nothing wrong with somebody like you, but if it was the same sex, and I said, okay, so I said, so since it's the same sex, so when you like somebody, what y'all do? Y'all be kissing and rubbing on each other and all. This is what happens. You know what I'm saying? Especially at that age. So I said, so do you want to kiss this person? Do you want this person kissing on you, licking on your pussy? Like, you know, like you engaging with a girl like that? And so she was like, no. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, well, then maybe you just like her as a friend. Like, I don't know what your sexual preferences are, mind you are really young. So don't let nobody pressure you just because she pushed up on you and you feel like you just have to be like, engage with this person in that manner because they pushed up on you. That doesn't mean that. You can just like her as a friend. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean that that you necessarily like them in that manner. Like it takes some time. You know, and also I asked the person, I said, so this person who did that, because this is what I find, like in the black community, most people who are gay have been sexually assaulted. It was like 90%, like seriously. And so I asked her to ask the girl, I said, so do you think, to ask her, like, was she ever sexually assaulted? Now, that is a really, that's a harsh question. But if that's your friend, you know what I'm saying, and y'all engaged because you like her as a friend, then she pushed up on you on this gay shit, so you should be able to have a conversation with her. So I said, so ask her. And I told her, you know, be kind within your words. Be like, you know, this is something I just want to know. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to answer it, but did that ever happen to you? And is that the reason why you think that you're that way? You know, you just can't be going with the flow just to be going with the motherfucking flow. And also, I teach your kids about getting high and drunk out here in these streets. Yeah, your motherfucking ass get high and drunk and fuck around with a dick in your motherfucking mouth and your ass or some shit like that. Or some pussy in your mouth or some same sex shit like that you ain't even try. Or just somebody doing some foul shit to you, period. You have to teach y'all, you cannot be going out here and not having these conversations with your children. You can't. Because there's a lot of fucking predators out here, and it's a lot of people who have experienced that in their home, and then they would do that shit to somebody else. It's a fact. Hurt people do hurt people because they haven't, and especially as a kid, they haven't even gotten a grips on what the fuck is happening. So like they just go out and do it to somebody else, and in a lot of cases. So y'all cannot be afraid to have conversations. And another thing, and as an adult, you like ladies, all this want to get flued out shit. Do you even know this motherfucker? Somebody that slid up in your DM just because you see like he got some racks and all this old shit, some money, and then you go some motherfucking way to some motherfucker you don't even motherfucking know to a whole other motherfucking state, bitches. You motherfucking stupid. We ain't doing that shit. I had reported this shit. This man worked. He was in the motherfucking a part of Congress or something, a political person, and he was gay. This Caucasian man, and he was flying out all these little black boys and fucking them and killing them. That's another thing, you motherfucker. Let me tell you something about them motherfucking Caucasians. Them motherfuckers want to fuck you, and they don't even motherfucking like you in a lot of motherfucking cases. Yes, honey. So be real. Keep your eye on them motherfuckers. But yeah, y'all, you just can't be so fucking gullible and allowing money to move you like that. Fuck some motherfucking money, bitch. That shit don't move me like that. No, no. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? See, that's what comes with you having integrity about your motherfucking self. High self-respect for your motherfucking self. High morals. High. Of course, we all want to have a good time, but why would you get yourself flued out to somebody that you don't even motherfucking know? And you have to take your time to get to know motherfuckers. I'm not saying that people can't slide your DM and y'all get to know each other, but you know the funny thing that be cracking me up is dude who slide in my DM and be like, they live somewhere else. Like, motherfucker, no, we can't be friends. Like, stop it. Because, no. Like, you live wherever the fuck you live. You do not live here. And I'm definitely not coming in. But I'm not but that's just my take on it. But if you are somebody who feel like y'all two feeling each other in the DM, like y'all talk before y'all exchange numbers and shit like that, and just be careful with that shit because there's some crazy ass motherfuckers out here. You have your caution level has to be so motherfucking high. Because a lot of people out here don't know no good. And they don't mean you no good. And you want to be able to protect yourself at all motherfucking costs. Always keep some shit in your motherfucking pocket to protect yourself. And learn how to fight. Because somebody is going to press you. Maybe not that way, but It's learning how to protect yourself is just something that you should motherfucking learn how to motherfucking do. And also be a leader of yourself and speaking up for your motherfucking self. It's something that just should be like a part of you, like that you should be teaching your children, like, and also for yourself. Yo, I hate to say this shit, but I just recently saw some shit. I was like, oh my God. There was some prison shit. And they said there was the booty bangers. What the fuck they call them dudes to be in jail? But whatever. And they had this one dude had this one big black dude had this white dude. I guess that was his bitch with his hand and just punched him in his face. Just bang, bang. Then another one, this one dude had this dude get on the floor, like sitting between his legs, like on the floor. Man, listen. You gotta know how to defend yourself and protect yourself and understand motherfucking boundaries out this bitch. Bitch, you ain't crossing this motherfucking line, ho. Like nobody never really taught me that, but my first time was somebody trying to like a situation where a female tried to holler at me. Now we in my motherfucking apartment. It's some shit that we and her do. We both like hip hop, so it was this station that came on like at 2:00 in the morning and went off like around 6 and shit. We either be a her shit or my shit. We smoking and drinking, just me and her, like listen to hip hop because we both enjoy hip hop. And then one day she just was like, if I eat pussy, bitch, like I didn't even know what to do. I just froze, like, cause bitch, you know what I'm saying? Like nah. But lucky, like I guess she got it or whatnot and left me alone because I really didn't know how to handle that situation because no one never really taught me that, or especially where I'm from. I grew up in the motherfucking 80s. Like my mother definitely didn't tell me nothing about no sex, especially not like gay shit. Like because where I'm from, like I'm from Flint, so like I never even knew what gay was until I moved to New York on some real shit. But now like it's like so all over, like, and I think that I think also it puts in people's minds because if you see shit or you see that shit all the time, like it like they can build up your curiosity to be like, you know what I'm saying? But that's why you gotta be because you'll have all kinds of thoughts. But it's like, do you want to act on that? Is that really, really who you are as a person? But the point is how to protect yourself from a fucking predator. Man, you have to teach your children. Like I said, you have to teach them like, don't nobody touch you. I don't care. Even if they do and they tell they gonna hurt me, you have to reassure in your children, like, look, this is my job. My job as parents is to protect you and guide you and love you and see that you reach your highest potential in life. That's my job. That's what you tell your children. That's my job. Because a lot of people, when it happens to young people, the other person would tell the person that they'll kill their mother or something. Like I've heard that shit like a whole lot, or their fathers or some shit, or they self or some shit. That's that you have that communication has to be fucking open. And you also got to teach your children how to fight, defend themselves, understand that there's boundaries, bitch. Ain't no touching. People don't like me because I always said that shit. Don't touch me. I don't give a fuck. Who the fuck? Like, even like, not that somebody would be like touching me. Like, I just don't like, I don't like people touching me. Like, just don't touch me. Like, bitch, I said what the fuck I said. Like, just don't fucking touch me. Like, and then a lot of people will get mad about that. Like, even if they just put their head like, no, I don't like that. Don't. No. Why? How the fuck you gonna get mad, bitch? This is mine. The nerve. But people, for real, because it's crazy out here. We want to protect these children and protect yourself. Don't be doing no stupid ass shit. You got to psychoanalyze these people as well. The people that you just now meeting. As a sociopath, now that's a hard motherfucker to kind of decipher, but you really got to get into a person's mind and, and for the most part, a person will tell you who they fucking up. The one thing that fucked me up, I don't know if you ever watched this on Netflix. It was called The Worst Ex or some shit. This one bitch, this motherfucker tried to motherfucking kill her. Why this dumbass bitch went back to him? Are you a dumbass bitch? Well, yeah, you are a dumbass. Because ain't nobody told this chick, like, girl, how the fuck you, like, this motherfucker literally tried to fucking kill her, and then he done smoothed his way back into her life, and she allowed it. And then he did it again, tried to do it again. When somebody show you who the fuck they the fuck are, bitch, that's who they are. Brother, whatever it is, whoever they are as a person. Don't be like, oh, they was just playing. No, the fuck they wasn't, bitch. Them hoes was for real. This is who the fuck they is, bitch. Like, stop. Like, yo, y'all gotta stop being so gullible. Stop. And who don't want to be? No one really wants to be alone, but there is some serious clarity when you are alone because you get to know who the fuck you are. You know, so many motherfuckers walking around this bitch don't even know who the fuck they are. They adapt to whoever the person who they with, whoever group they with. I have seen people do this shit. I be like, yo, who the fuck is that? Like, done switch the fuck up. But then again, with black people, like, y'all, how they tell y'all, because, we always got to go back to slavery. When our ancestors was enslaved, like, you don't be yourself. You got to act like Caucasians. Like, what? But motherfuckers are still on that type of time to this day. To this day. Insane. Like, you refuse to be yourself? Bitch, I don't give a fuck if you don't motherfucking like me. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking. And that's another thing, too. People always feel that you need to have people liking you. I like when a motherfucker don't like me, bitch. Good. Stay your ass the fuck over there. Like, I mean, I don't have a problem with it. Like, some people really be like freaking out over that shit, and they want to be grouped in a group. But some people do, like, they move that way. Ain't nothing wrong. Just know who the fuck you are. You know what I'm saying? That's the key. And being alone and getting to know yourself, and once you working on your big five, your mental, your physical, your spiritual, your financial, and your emotional well-being, out of 4 out of 5 of those are some inner shit. All those are inner. You work on those things. Because it's going to help you to know who the fuck you are. And don't be falling for no fuck shit. And protect yourself and protect your babies, bitches and bitchettes. Oh, y'all some bitches. When I say bitch, I mean man and woman. Bitch. Anyway, y'all know my name is Real. I'm an intimacy coach / seduction with the service called Seductive ArT. And I will be having my next Seductive ArT conversation. It's going to happen in May. And why my dumb ass forgot to make this phone call today? Oh my God. Yo, I'm just so mad at myself right now. Like, oh shit. And I I need to write this shit down. And also, y'all know I'm an author. The title of my book is called Quickie, 7 Short Erotic Stories. Read while you fuck while you read. And I am a designer. The name of my brand is Real Nice by Real. This is one of my pieces that I created like in the past. And I'll be selling some things shortly, trying to get some shit back on track because I was having some technical difficulties, but I'm back in business. So hopefully soon you'll see where you can purchase some things and see what Real Nice is all about by Real. And if I resonate with you, you know what to do. Please hit that, click that. I would appreciate that. And y'all know how we lead this motherfucker. Be kind, be humble, be focused, be ambitious, be about your motherfucking money, be a part of your community, be boisterous, be opinionated, be a lover of self, be one with God, be grateful, be thankful, be peace, be honest, be courageous, be creative, be hopeful, be great at what you're great at, and all these great things. And in the midst of you doing all of that, don't you fold, don't you think twice, don't you peep around the corner. And that is, you always be you, because God made you perfect just as you are. Until we meet again, y'all have a great night. Peace.